Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Mr.Mixo, new reaction video. And today we're gonna react to 10 awful crimes committed by children. That should be interesting, you know. And what else? The original video will be in the description down below. Check the channel, it's really a good channel, useful, creative. Not creative actually. It's just posting top 10s maybe, yeah. And I really like the videos. Like the videos like very nice and like just shake your eyes like that. Yeah, let's begin this video.
Top 10 awful crimes committed by children. Number 10, Brenda
Did you hear that laugh?
and Spencer, 16 years old, January 1979.
16.
Despite already having been in trouble for shooting a BB gun at her elementary school, 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer was bought a semi-automatic .22 rifle for Christmas. A month later, Brenda used the gun to shoot at children outside the school opposite her house. 8 children and a police officer were injured, while the school's principal and a custodian were killed trying to save the students. When Brenda was asked why she carried out the attack, she replied, "I don't like Mondays." Number 9.
What?
The hunting bow shooter, 15 years old, May 2011. Tony.
Yo, his face, man. His face is so scary. Did you... the last word about the girl.
Carried out the attack. She replied, "I don't like Mondays."
What the fuck? This girl is actually insane.
Hunting bow shooter, 15 years old, May 2011. Tony Lavinelli was shot in the side by his daughter with a hunting bow after he grounded her and confiscated her cell phone. As he tried to ring 911, she took the phone off him, forcing him to crawl to his truck and drive to use his neighbour's phone. Tony was taken to hospital in a serious condition as his daughter fled into the forest behind the house. She was finally arrested after being surrounded by a SWAT team. Number 8. The Freeman brothers, 17 and 15 years old, February 1995. Brian and David Freeman murdered their parents and younger brother after joining a neo-Nazi skinhead movement. Although their mum referred them to psychologists, this only made the brothers rebel more, and eventually they fatally stabbed their mother and bludgeoned their father with an aluminium bat. They then beat their 11-year-old brother to death while he slept in his bed.
No!
Number 7. Shirley Wolf and Cindy Collier, 14 and 15 years.
What the fuck is wrong with people? For real. Like, all those kids are like 17, top one, I mean, the older one in this series is like 17 years old. What the heck? Serious.
Years old, June 1983. Shirley and Cindy decided to run away from home together despite having only met for the first time hours earlier, quickly bonding over their similarly traumatic home lives, which included sexual abuse at the hands of their respective fathers. The girls began knocking on doors hoping to steal a set of car keys. 85-year-old Anna Brackett opened her door and let the girls in. They spoke for over an hour before the teenagers beat and stabbed her to death. The girls stabbed their victim over 20 times after they couldn't get the car to start. Shirley wrote in her journal, "Today Cindy and I ran away and killed an old lady. It was lots of fun."
A lot of fun. That's what I'm talking about. What the fuck? They just literally killed an old lady, man.
Number 6. Jesse Pomeroy, 14 years old, March 1874. Jesse Pomeroy is the youngest person in the history of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to be convicted of murder in the first degree. Despite having been arrested for a string of brutal attacks on younger boys, Pomeroy was paroled into the custody of his mother. But when a month later 10-year-old Katie Curran went missing, police made Pomeroy their #1 suspect. The girl's body was found in the basement of Pomeroy's mother's dress shop, concealed in a heap of ash. Pomeroy was sentenced to hanging, but the governor refused to sign his death warrant. Instead, he was incarcerated in solitary confinement.
No, bitch, no! Kill that asshole, man. It's like...
his death aged.
No, man, don't put him in jail. Kill his ass.
Number 5. Erin Caffey, 16 years old, March 2008. When Erin was forbidden from dating her 19-year-old boyfriend by her parents because he was a bad influence, she decided to orchestrate the murder of
No,
her
that's
entire
good
family.
for you, man.
Her boyfriend and 2 accomplices came to the family home and shot Caffey's mother before attempting to
Look,
decapitate her.
that's what I hate. Like, parents are blessed for us, man. And well, when your parents like say to you to not do that thing, it's just for your own good, for our own sake. And you heard what he just said. Like, when they forbid her from seeing the boy, she's like went to the wrong path. Like, it's just in your own sake. Just saying.
And shot her father twice, as well as her 13-year-old brother, before taking turns stabbing her 8-year-old brother to death. Her father, Terry, survived the gunshots and crawled over 250 meters to their neighbor's house to call 911, as the family home was burned to the ground. Terry screamed in his hospital bed days later when he was told his daughter was responsible for the murders. Amazingly, he has now forgiven her and visits her in prison regularly.
No, bitch, no. Don't visit her. Like, she's a lunatic, man. Get away from her. She killed 8-year-old, her brother, and another brother, I suppose, 13 years old. And you visit, man, why visiting her?
Edlington torture brothers, 10 and 12 years old, April 2009. In Edlington, England, 2 brothers led 2 younger boys from a playground to a wasteland where they subjected them to 19 minutes of torture. This involved brutal beatings with bricks and barbed wire, burning, choking, stabbing, and sexual humiliation. Filming the whole ordeal on their camera phones, the brothers fled the scene when they heard the sound of people approaching. One of the victims almost died of head injuries, and the other was found nearby wandering the streets, suffering from knife wounds. The brothers were sentenced to indefinite detention. Authorities admitted that the brothers were known to child services and that they had missed several opportunities to intervene in the boys' lives before the attacks. Number 3. South Valley, New Mexico homicide. 15 years old, January 2013. After having suicidal and homicidal thoughts, Nehemiah Grego shot and killed his mother with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle that he found in his father's closet. He then showed her corpse to his 9-year-old brother before shooting him and his 2 younger sisters in the head. Nehemiah then waited 4 hours for his father.
I mean, I'm speechless, man. Like, those boys, those kids, like, they don't have feelings or what. I know, as I told you last video, I'm just 14 years old, but look, there's all, like, their mothers, fathers, like, brothers and sisters, like, literally just, boom, shoot them in the head and, like, without caring for anything, like, damn, I don't know what to say, man.
A former pastor to return home and shot him multiple times. He also took the time to mail a picture of his dead mother to his girlfriend. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of murder and 3 of child abuse resulting in death. The case is pending mental health evaluations. Number 2. Ahmadit Sadr, 8 years old, 2007.
What the fuck, man? You just said he's 18 years old, man.
World's youngest serial killer, Ahmadit Sadr is...
What the fuck? You know, I found the reason for all this crap, like the raise. I'm not saying parents' fault or anyone's fault, but the raise, like when you are very young, like 4, 5 years old, like you have to play, you have to do some shit, but if your parents like didn't want you to do this, like forbid you from doing all this shit, put you just in home or in a room, like when you grow up, this revenge or this something in your heart, like just stays there, and then with the time when you grow up, like you have to do something. Like
Bihar, one of the poorest states in India. He murdered 3 infants, including his own sister. In 2006, he killed his 9-month-old cousin, and shortly after, he murdered his own 8-year-old sister. In both cases, the deaths went unreported to authorities, despite family members and local villagers being aware of Ahmadit's actions. In 2007, a mother left her 6-month-old daughter at the local school. When she returned and couldn't find her baby, Ahmadit admitted to crushing the infant to death with a stone and led police to the spot where he had disposed of the body. Number 1. The murderers of Jamie Bulger, 10 years old, February 1993. The murder of 2-year-old Jamie Bulger by 2 10-year-old boys in 1993 in Liverpool, England, sent shockwaves throughout Great Britain. John Venables and Robert Thompson were seen on CCTV calmly observing children at a shopping centre before picking their target. They led their victim on a 4-kilometre walk, during which several people stopped them, but they claimed to be the child's brothers on their way to the police station. Once alone, the friends dropped James on his head and pushed him into a canal, before taking him to a railway line where they poured paint in his eyes, threw bricks at him, and forced batteries into his mouth. He was found dead, having suffered 42 injuries. The 2 boys served 8 years, before being released in 2001 with new identities to protect them.
Wow. Yo, it's like, I'm speechless, man. I don't know what to say. Wow, I'm just shocked by those kids, killers. Damn. The older one, as I remember, maybe 16, 17 years old, like, doing horrible crimes, like, awful crimes. Damn. So, that's it. That was the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below to tell me your opinion about the video. Should I do more of this type? You know, tell me what kind of videos you want me to upload. Yeah, you know. And yeah, as I told you, original video is in the comment down below, in the description down below, and go check him out. This dude, his channel Top 10 is like talking about top 10s, and it's really cool channel. Is every video he's like professional, like I don't know, he's very pro. Go check him out, and thanks for watching. And that was the video. Bye. Peace. See you.